Alehandro Garnacho could be about to end the Man Utd careers of three teammates as Man Utd are discussing about Jaydon Sancho behind the scenes as blows keep coming. Garnacho is currently the toast of Manchester United following his majestic performance against Aston Villa on Thursday night. The Argentine came off the bench to change the Carabao Cup clash at Old Trafford, providing 2 assists as the Red Devils fought back to make the next round of the competition. Now, the spot on the left wing certainly looks like his to lose. Manchester United had gone into their rematch with Villa on a low after losing to Unai Emery's side on Sunday. A repeat initially looked to be on the cards when Ollie Watkins struck the opener after a drab first half at Old Trafford. United were able to immediately equalize through Anthony Martial on just his second start this season, but Villa then regained the lead courtesy of an own goal from Diogo Dalot. Garnacho, however, ensured the tide turned. Marcus Rashford drew United level again before the 18-year-old registered assist for both Bruno Fernandes and Scott McTominay in the closing stages. With the teenager now looking like an undroppable asset at the club, Man United Hub now takes a look at 3 players who may struggle to save their careers in Manchester if he continues to produce the goods. The 3 players who very much at risk are Jaydon Sancho, Facundo Pellistri and Ahmad. Big things were expected of Jaydon Sancho when he joined United back in the summer transfer window of 2021. Sancho had looked improved at the start of the season, scoring in victories over the likes of Liverpool and Leicester, but he's since gone back into his shell and has just 1 assist from his last 6 matches. The 22-year-old has also missed out on a spot in England's World Cup squad, and he'll need to spend the winter working hard and knuckling down if he's to regain his spot in the side. Ahmad is out on loan at Sunderland this year, with the Ivory Coast international starting to show his best form over at the Stadium of Light. But with United so well stocked for forwards, Garnacho's electric form can be forgiven for worrying him. Facundo Pellistri's agent recently stated a departure for the United star was gathering pace. It was unclear if he was referring to a loan or a permanent exit for the Uruguay international, who moved over 2 years ago. But Garnacho is yet another obstacle when it comes to Pellistri, who has struggled with injuries during his time at Old Trafford, making the first team. In other news, what Man Utd are discussing about Jaydon Sancho behind the scenes as blows keep coming. Jaydon Sancho's dwindling form for Manchester United has been a regular point of discussion behind the scenes at Old Trafford. According to reports, the England international started the season well with goals and victories over Liverpool and Leicester, but he's currently down in Erik ten Hag's pecking order and won't be going to the World Cup in Qatar this winter. Manchester United signed Sancho back in the summer transfer window of 2021, with the attacker joining from Borussia Dortmund in a huge £73 million deal. But over 12 months on, and it would be no understatement to say the 22-year-old has been a major disappointment. Sancho has fallen behind Alehandro Garnacho in ten Hag's pecking order, and with Marcus Rashford also excellent on the left, faces a huge fight to regain his spot in the team. To compound matters, he's also been left out of Gareth Southgate's England squad for the World Cup in Qatar, too. And the Athletic say Sancho's poor form has been a hot topic at United as they find ways to try and coax the best from the former Manchester City Academy graduate. It's said one theory is that the Red Devils are not always set up to get the best from their No. 25. Sancho is someone who likes to get past opponents, usually in tight spaces, and United are sympathetic that he doesn't see the ball as much as he used to during his time in Germany with Dortmund. The winger has also suffered with injuries and illnesses, too, which have hampered him and prevented him from kicking on. And it's said there was even one occasion, when Ralf Rangnick was manager, where Sancho ruled himself out of action. Much to the surprise of the club's coaching staff, United invested big money in Sancho in the belief that he'd be worth all the investment and the hassle. But over a year on from his arrival, and it's hard to see him getting in ten Hag starting XI anytime soon. With Sancho missing the World Cup, the United star will need to spend the winter knuckling down and looking to regain the swagger of old. If he doesn't, then a possible departure at the end of the campaign could be on the cards. Amid Sancho's plight, the United forward is beginning to look like the latest attacking talent to toil at Old Trafford. Angel Di Maria lasted just a year after arriving from Real Madrid back in 2014, with the Argentine failing to shine under Louis van Gaal. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.